Illinois politicians spend a lot of time talking about helping working families. They read to kids and say how much they value education. They talk about protecting the vulnerable and lifting up the less fortunate. But if you really want to know what Illinois politicians value, look at how they spend your money. Since the year 2000, state spending on education has only grown by 20%. Meanwhile, pension spending has grown by a whopping 533%. And worst of all, state spending on the social safety net and services that taxpayers expect for their money has been cut by about 15%. Those cuts have hit the Illinois State Police. They've hit adults with disabilities and services for mental health. They've hit the Department of Children and Family Services, which constantly makes headlines when children entrusted to them die on their watch. And higher education funding has suffered too, with state funding for public universities still below what it was in the year 2002. Taxpayers' money just is not going to where the politicians say it is. They're ignoring the elephant in the room. The state's pension debt has more than tripled since 2000, which means payments on that debt are gobbling up social services. Spending on pensions used to take up just 4% of the state budget. Now it takes up 27%. And to fully keep up with the promises that politicians have made, it would require about half of the state budget. In education, 36 cents of every dollar Illinois spends goes to public pensions, not classrooms. In other words, 36% of the state money for education doesn't actually help students. The crowd-out problem is even worse on Illinois' property tax bills, which are the second highest in the nation. Take Lake County in northern Illinois. For every dollar local governments spend on police, just 24 cents goes to actual policing. The rest goes to police pensions. In southern Illinois' St. Clair County, just 8% of police spending goes to police services. The remaining 92% goes to pensions. So until Illinois politicians step up to address the broken pension system, public safety will keep seeing cuts. At-risk kids will keep seeing cuts. Adults with disabilities will keep seeing cuts, and school children and low-income college students will keep seeing cuts. It's time for Illinois politicians to put their money where their mouth is and let Illinoisans vote on pension reform.